welcome back. This is Recapping the Arts. I'm Van Joe, Judy Packman,
Hey, that's me.
Christian Jackson, and I wish I had a name that rhymed with theirs, but here we are.
Hey,
Judy,
and
what
we
you
had
got?
a meeting. We had a meeting last Monday.
Yes, very passionate.
It was passionate.
Passionate.
Yeah,
That's the
that
word
was passionate
I've got out
artists.
there.
Christian wasn't there. Why weren't you there, Christian?
Because I was celebrating my 35th birthday.
All
Woohoo!
right.
That was awesome.
Yes.
You don't look 35.
No,
You don't
can't
look
say
older
that.
either.
Hopefully
you look
this
actually
year
younger
I
than
won't get
35.
carded to buy a lighter. Like, that'd be really great.
What? Did you get carded to buy a
Yes.
lighter?
Because you have to be 21 or older to smoke
Wow.
cigarettes now. So
What-
apparently I don't even look 21.
Wow.
Compliments, right?
Yeah.
I
Take it.
don't know.
I don't get carded anymore. They called me ma'am in the grocery store. Makes me angry. Whatever. So, hey, the meeting.
Yeah.
We had votes
Yes.
on free art programming.
17 votes, right?
I don't know. I didn't know that I counted them. There's a lot. It was like
Wow,
over
there's
three.
17
It was
projects.
over $3,000 worth of free art programming coming to Swanton very soon. I have a list. We voted it, so watch for these coming soon because I don't have details on when these are going to happen, but I expect they're going to be happening soon. There's going to be a free art programming on T-shirt applique, and that's with Allie Boren. There'll be a writing contest,
Ooh.
and that not to be confused with a poetry magazine and contest,
Ooh.
and not to be confused with the artist and writer's response to The Hate You Give. The Hate You Give's a great novel by Angie Thomas. Those are also contests, and those are also funded. So those things were funded.
So much going on.
Really,
And
there's. Wait, we haven't even gotten started. What were you going to say?
If you are going to participate in the Hate You Give, you need to have your submissions April 1st.
By April 1st, yes, and contact the Swanton Public Library
Yes.
or the Swanton Arts Council about that. We want writers, readers, and artist responses, and we're putting together a little magazine. But there's also going to be a poetry magazine and contest. We'll be announcing that shortly. There'll be a writing contest that Janet Suave is organizing. There's a barn quilt on canvas painting class that's going to be
Yes.
taught by Marie Spear.
I'm excited.
Needle felting fun, which isn't fun for me because I'm allergic to wool. So
Is
it
needle
wouldn't.
felting, what is needle
It's
felting?
like, you know those cute little animals
I
that they
thought
make,
that.
like the little
They make a-
squirrels? I
like a
want to
They
do
look
that.
like your beard.
What's that?
They
It's like
make
your
them, they look
beard.
like your beard.
That's
They
gonna
take
be
they take
awesome.
felt and they poke it with a pin until it looks fuzzy
Really?
like your beard.
I like that.
Um, Yeah, I'm probably
What if I
allergic
got
to
caught in it? I don't
probably
know.
allergic to your beard too.
Yeah.
There's going to be a 4 natural elements art class by Deirdre. I'm gonna butcher her last name.
Just leave it at Deirdre.
Potash. It's potash.
Yeah.
Potash. It's
What is it?
French,
What is
so
that?
it's Deirdre. Deirdre joins us for art journaling.
Yeah, but what is the for that? Could you, because I wasn't at the
No, I
meeting.
can't.
Yeah, based on the description that I saw, it's going to be using those 4 elements to make an incredible art piece.
Yeah.
Water, earth, wind.
Oh, I'm
Fire,
down with
fire,
that.
fire. Yeah, it's awesome, and she's great. She joins us for art journaling. She's from Montreal. She's great. There's going to be a screen printing class. There's going to be a community pride button design contest. Very
Ooh.
exciting. A joy of gel dabbler class. There's going to be art journaling inspiration packs. There's going to be a hands planter class with cement. I'm so excited. I want to play with cement.
Me
Farmhouse chickens and a lit board take home thing.
Yeah.
Take home pack. I don't really know too much about those. More information coming soon. I believe the majority of these will be rolling out in early April. They'll all be completed by May 31st. And this was with a grant that we received from a private funder. So thank you, private funders.
Thanks, private funders.
If there's any other private funders out there, we will happily take your money.
Yeah.
I did a
Happily.
fundraiser for the Swanton Art Council for my birthday.
Yes, you did. I
and
saw
I
that.
raised $35.
Alrighty. Well, thank you.
You were welcome.
That's awesome. And, like we can stretch that money quite a bit. So, because we received a grant for $3,000, but we're going to be, this is good. This is way more than $3,000 worth of
Yeah.
art that's going to be rolling out. So,
Totally worth
anybody, way more. So anybody out there who is interested in funding art, yeah, contact us. Your donations are tax deductible
And greatly appreciated.
and greatly appreciated and will make a big difference in our community. So yeah, awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you got?
Let's do it again. So the Chamber of Commerce for Swanton is looking for people to promote them and
Yes.
let people know about events that are happening in our community.
Not just that, the Swanton Arts Council has been given an honorary membership.
Yes.
So yay.
So I'm excited about that
Yeah,
because I'm really hoping that this year that I will be able to get a business membership because I am in the process of getting all kinds of licensing. and stuff
Nice.
taken
Well,
care
that
of.
would be awesome. And they're going to do the car show this year, I've heard. They're definitely
Oh,
moving
bring
forward
it
with
back.
that. So it's very exciting that they're going to be doing the car show. That's in late July,
I feel like yes.
early July. Yes, late July
When it's warm.
when it's warm. And so that'll be exciting. It's going to be I'm like, let's face it though, if there's an outdoor event,
We're there.
if someone's like, we're going to watch a tree grow
Mm-hmm.
today, and there's going to be a crowd of more than 3 people, I want in on it.
Yep.
I want to be around people.
Me
I
too.
want to be outside. I don't want to be cold. I'm tired of that. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Good weather coming the next couple days.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost makes you think about music in the park. Swanton Chamber of Commerce last year did help to make some music in the park happen. And hopefully they'll have some opportunities to do that this year. That would be lovely. I miss public gatherings with music.
Me too.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it when Seth, I can never say his name.
Yakavone?
Yeah, and Eric George.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They were awesome. That was through the Rise Vermont grant. That was great.
How
He's
about that
awesome,
Scott
Eric
Martell
George.
guy?
Scott Martell. Yeah, I know. Like I haven't seen him since.
I haven't seen him in
sum-
months.
Was
Yeah.
it this past summer, early
With
fall?
us? Was it with you?
No. Well, he was playing out at. Sally Barrett had put those free art things on in the park.
Yeah.
For community. What does she call that? Community crafters. I think that's her group's name. Anyway, she was putting those on. It was amazing, and he was out there playing, and that was nice.
That was the last I saw him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that's the last I saw him too, because you participated in that event and
Yep.
I saw you.
I got
Yeah.
a video of him jamming out in front of my little
Yeah.
kiosk area.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see more of him. Maybe we can reach out to him. He just had a birthday also
The
just
day after
recently.
mine.
I hear that his absence is due to great things, that he's got a lot of projects.
Well,
I've heard
we
the same.
probably should have him as a guest.
I
We
agree.
should.
That
I
would
miss
be
him.
awesome.
Bring him back.
Do you want to make a note of that and
I'm
reach
on
out to him? That would be awesome. Do you want a pen?
Noted.
Noted.
Mental.
I'll send you a
Okay,
memo too.
Scott as guest, question mark? Okay. Hey, one of the things we talked about was was the Emerging Artist Award. The applications for that will be coming out soon. So if you are a senior in the Missisquoi, what do they call Missisquoi School District?
Mhm.
The MVSD,
Yep.
Missisquoi Valley School District. If you're a senior in that district, you're eligible for the Emerging Artist Award. Applications will be coming out soon. Talk to your art teacher. And yeah, we're going to give somebody money and we'll recognize you. And we really want to see some great art. The talent of the artists in our community is staggering.
Better than anyone else in the world.
Well, no, it's just really good. I mean, it's really good. Like
Yeah.
last year, Grace Kinney was
Yep.
the emerging artist, and she's
amazing.
slayed it. And but all the people who were, all the others were amazing
Yeah,
too.
wasn't there like
Hers-
10 or 20 that we had to go through the vote towards
Yes,
the
I
end?
think
It
there
was
was
like
quite
20.
there were 20. There was
That was
there
some
was
cool
there was
stuff.
like I think there were 10.
I was very jealous.
They're very, very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. You don't have to be going to pursue a career in just art because let's face it, art encompasses everything, regardless of the field you go into for school or your after high school plans. Art will play a huge impact in it.
It's like math, but fun.
Right. Exactly.
I just came up with that.
That's great. I like a
Like
button that
math.
says that.
It's like
That would be-
math, but fun.
Like math, but fun. Yeah,
Ah.
that's great. Okay, cool.
Merch coming soon. Merch, March.
Yeah. Another
Merch
fun thing that's happening is Emerging Artist Award that's being led this year by Abby Gaudette.
Oh,
So
very
exciting
nice.
stuff. SPAN. Can you guys talk about SPAN? And
Oh,
I'm
we got
gonna
stuff.
roll off camera for just a moment and
You gonna take care of the booger?
take care of what? No, I have allergies, people.
Yes.
So how you want to touch on the
So-
span things?
Well, tonight, SPAN is going to be at the Swanton Village Trustees meeting, which I believe has already started.
Exciting.
But we are trying to get
A memorandum of understanding
Yeah,
so that we
MOU.
can get public art walls back up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
bring 'em
that's
back.
cool. I'll tell you, have you watched any of I haven't seen any of the village trustee conversations, but I did get to see the conversation where SPAN presented to the select board.
I was very adamant about making sure that I was, even if I wasn't personally present there, that I did watch because
Virtually.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it is something that I'm very passionate about
Yeah.
is the public art.
I think it's great. I'm very excited about it. I think this, obviously we've had some challenges with that in the past, but I think I'm very pleased that this group of 5 people have really come together to talk about all the concerns and to figure out a way to make art happen regardless of any challenges in the way. And this is only the beginning for more art to be happening in Swanton. So I'm incredibly excited, and I have to just tip, I'm not wearing a hat, but if I was wearing a hat, I would tip it to these people because they're a prime example of what a difference you can make if you just say, yeah, I'm going to keep working at this till we figure out the deal.
Yep.
So I'm really very excited that all their work, and let's cross our fingers and we'll see what happens. And if it doesn't get approved, right now, then
We'll keep trying.
we'll
riot.
revise. Well, no, we're
Well-
not going to riot.
Oh.
We'll revise, and we will, resubmit and keep working on it. But I'm very, very excited. Syl Connolly is the leader of that task force, with working with George Connolly, Joanne Perriwriter, Janet Suave,
Michelle.
and Michelle
Michelle.
Nordberg. Yep.
So what else?
So very, very, very good, very exciting, good stuff. So please, hopefully by the time this rolls out, you'll already know that.
Yeah.
And
This
if,
is old news. You
if
already
it
know.
is not out before the 16th, SPAN will also be attending the select board meeting on March 16th again to do the same as number 1. So present understanding
Yeah, no,
and plan to move
Yeah.
forward with the
Yeah.
art boards.
That's wonderful. And
Yes.
and the cool thing is, it's not just the art walls. It could
It's
be other things
public
down the
art in
road.
general.
There's some little ugly bits in Swanton, like some of the I don't know, those electrical boxes and parts that you have to have because electricity's nice. Really, it's a nice thing to
And-
have. But they're not as pretty. So hopefully we can get some beautification going in that way, and now we'll have a process for how to make it happen.
Marble Mill. needs a-
Yes, I'm going to say
Marble
good
Mill.
segue into
Yeah.
SPAN is currently working on getting a couple grants so that they can design and develop a plan to revitalize Marble Mill. I'm going to say that I'm super excited about that because it's literally in my backyard.
Yeah, and they're working with oh my gosh, they're working with the village
great
on that.
fishing
They're
spot.
working with this Swan Enhancement Project on that. We're working with, I think, Rise Vermont. Don't
Yes,
quote
Rise
me on that.
Vermont. the
Was there another
village,
group that they're working with? Chamber?
Swanton Enhancement
Yeah,
Project.
Swan Enhancement Project.
Swanton Rec.
Oh,
Swanton
that's-
Recreation, yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure they're working with everybody. So I don't have this connection to Marble Mill that a lot of people have in Swanton because
I do.
I didn't grow up here, but I know that there's a lot of people who, when they were younger, that was their place. And it would be really nice to have it just shine again. I'd love to see
Revitalize.
music down there. Oh,
Well, didn't we do a few years, but maybe it was last year?
I don't
we did
believe-
nothing last
Yeah,
year.
nothing.
Last year we just the
Oh,
only
no,
thing
so
is
maybe it
look
was
at my
the
calendar,
summer
it's blank.
beforehand that there was like a little gathering and like music and like a little
Maybe at the park.
jamboree or
Yeah, it was
something.
a
I
jamboree.
remember.
We had a couple little things there.
Swan
There's
Park?
some ice cream socials.
Huh.
But it's you need that infrastructure. It's hard to have a big exciting thing when there's no place to
do
sit.
that.
There's no shade.
Everyone has to go to the river to go to the potty.
So
Yeah, really
there's so
nice
much
to have.
potential there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to, and so they're going to work on something that'll be very cool, very exciting stuff, and I think that's something that can really, you know, there's so many people who are very passionate about it. I know Heather Bichkowski is very passionate, and she's been ringing the bell to have they have Marble Mill adopted by the Arts Council as a, you know, as like a, I don't think we can adopt it. Maybe we can just send a nice little check every month, like to those kids, you know, like when you send a check to
5
the,
cents a month.
yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't know, but I think we can get some volunteers. It'd be very cool to get something exciting going with that. What else did we talk about? Missisquoi National Wildlife Refuge annual migratory bird show is going to be virtual this year.
Yes.
They usually hold that in January, May.
Because I remember last year it was supposed to be scheduled in May for the gallery.
May, I think its deadline's May and it starts in June. That's where it's
Maybe,
heading to
yeah.
June. I don't know, but well, anyway, contact the Missisquoi National Wildlife Refuge, Friends of the Refuge. It's $15 to enter, but that also gets you a year of membership. And the show in the past have been beautiful. And I think they're going to do a great job doing it virtually. So anyone out there, it's a great show to be in.
I do remember walking through the non-virtual shows in the past, and they were really awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
I wonder what a virtual show is going to look like.
I'm rolling back as far as. Hey, you know what else we talked about?
What?
What's that?
Cross purposes.
Cross?
There was a lot of I don't know anyone out in the world who kind of signed into the Arts Council meeting. There seemed to be a little bit of differences of opinions.
A little bit, a little passion.
A little passion. Good word.
One might say heated debate, but I think passion. Each person had they're very passionate about their feelings about things.
Passion and heated debates at the Arts Council. We worked through it, but it's great to see. I mean, yeah.
Everybody's recovering.
Everybody's recovering, and it's really good. And we're moving forward. And we voted on a lot of cool things. We talked briefly about communication.
We communicated briefly about.
Well, yeah.
Do we not know who the communication committee is, or what they're doing?
I don't think we have one.
Yeah,
At
that's
this point.
about. Yeah.
We also don't know if the communication committee. Like, I seriously wasn't listening when the communication committee was talking. I was wasn't listening.
They're not so communicating.
I don't know what was going on with that. It would. There's the. What message do we want to send?
Yeah.
And how do we send the message? So I think that's where the communication discussion was. It's a chicken egg.
Yeah.
Like, we got to know how we send the message, but what message if we don't know what message we're sending, what's the point of knowing how we're going to do it? So there's the technical end of things, and then there's the messaging end of things.
Under strategic planning.
And the egg came first, just so we're all on the same page.
Which one came first?
The egg.
The egg?
Yeah, there was dinosaurs.
Oh,
sure.
I have a very amusing cartoon, which is highly inappropriate, that I'll share with you later.
Yes.
Because it's a family program, so I won't do that. There was commented on that in the last recapping, I might have said some inappropriate things. So
it aired at 5 a.m.
yeah,
Whoops.
We haven't. I don't think I've said anything inappropriate yet so far.
Not yet. Still young.
Yeah,
We're still at 10 minutes.
Yeah.
nice, still young.
Yeah.
But hold on.
Yeah.
What else do you have?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got here Executive Director Meltdown,
Oh.
which is on my list. Which is so
Tell me more.
Well, I'm slightly just a tad. I'm the executive director. So I'm just a tad overwhelmed in my life. So I've taken a 2-month leave of absence, which I haven't figured out when that's going to start yet, because I haven't really seemed to have much of one yet.
Yeah.
So it's either going to start soon or end soon. I'm not really sure how that's
You're
going to
just
work.
working through it.
But we're trying to figure out, as we progress from the infant of the Arts Council to the teenage years, even though we're only 6 years old, it's, in a organizational life cycle, it's pretty much hitting the teenage years. Oh, it's testing.
A little bit of weight on you, on your
Well,
shoulders there.
We grew so much so fast. I think
Yeah.
we're at like 450 members, something like that. It was like 1,800 people following us on Facebook. This started with 4 people. We thought it would be like, I thought we'd have a paint and sip and maybe go to the Flynn and send brownies to like one of the kids who got a scholarship to Berkeley or something and maybe make props for the musical every year. I thought that was going to be it. I didn't think it was going to be.
Now we're making newspapers.
Now
think-
we got letters from Biden asking us to come do the decorating at the
Yeah.
Rose Garden.
Right.
We're making big moves.
Yeah, we hit the news a couple times. We've hit in all forms of media. We've had
Maybe wanted to hit other people
Yeah, we-
at certain times.
we've had
Spray paint down in their face.
we've had some no, we're not going there. We've had some challenges and we've had some big excitement, but it's hard to manage this and it's time to. So what I'm hoping to get from this is the people out there the 3 people who are listening to us out there in the world. This is not our Arts Council. This is the Swanton Arts Council. So what do you guys want to see? What do you want? What's important to you? We are not publicly funded, through your tax dollars. We are all self-funded. We do this all just for the pure joy of creativity and for adding art to our community and making it a better place for that. So tell us what you want to see, but more importantly, stand up and help us do it because you just saying what you want to see is only going to get us so far. Someone actually has to do the stuff. So I'm encouraging everyone out there in TV land or YouTube land or screen land to
The
come
interwebs.
to contact us and to let us know what you want to see and how you'd like to get involved.
What you want to see, what you want others to see and experience,
Yeah,
what you want to create and be a part of.
yeah. And
Bring it
how
on.
you want to share your art. Or you can just tell us the struggles that you're having with sharing your art because sometimes it's like, like I thought I was the only one who had an issue with that. But that is right. That is something that the Arts Council do. I'm sure we're going to grow and change as we get older as an organization. And it's really up to the feedback that we get from people of how we grow and change. There's so much art going on. I mean, look at all the stuff that's going on just at Darcy Benoit's little shop.
Oh, yeah.
Can't even call it a little shop, her gem of a shop, Bees on Broadway. There's so much art going on there. And we're very fortunate to have so many local crafters who are starting to really become vibrant in sharing their work so that the Arts Council doesn't have to do as much because those things are already happening. So what are we going to do? And what's the most important? These are the questions. And it's like, so we talked very briefly about strategic planning for the Arts Council at this past meeting. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do?
How big and how quick do we want to go there?
Well, we got
Right.
big, real quick.
Yeah. So maybe do we dial it back a bit and say, hey, let's
We expedite the recruiting process. We pull more community members to help out with more art projects, and we go big.
And so all of those in favor of Van Joe as the new
And that's
executive
all gonna be
director,
on your shoulders.
please say,
I just
please.
talk a big game. All I do is spray paint.
that's not all you do. But anyway, another sad news or not so shocking news, but we're going to have to delay the Emotion Speaks Solitude show a little bit. I think everyone thought that the world would be reopened
Yeah.
by now. Although I saw that like 55 plus, if you have like a pre-existing conditions, you can get the shots, you can get the vaccines now, which is good.
Or veterans with any pre-existing
I didn't see
conditions?
that. Well, I think if you had the pre-existing condition, it didn't even matter. I think they were going to open it up to 16 plus
Oh,
very soon by the 15th. I think that's what it
Okay.
said. So it would be a veteran
Yep.
too. But if you're 55 plus with any of these lists, they talked about 16 plus with anything on this list. You know, fortunately or unfortunately for me, I don't qualify because bitchiness and
it's not a,
and then
not a
like
condition.
passive aggressiveness isn't on the list of what you should get a shot for vaccination for. Because I think if there was, I would have gotten a vaccination a long time ago for that.
Oh,
Whatever.
boy.
Yeah, it's sad. But we are hoping the world reopens soon. Art journaling's coming up, writers group's coming up. Watch for announcements.
How about
Anything
that
else?
Tarot Tuesday stuff?
Yeah.
Tarot Tuesday. So hopefully, I did an event for the Swanton Rec and the
Swanton Public
library. It
Library.
was Harry Potter night, and I made 2 spreads. I got a couple participants and a few new clients, so that was really awesome. I am hoping when the world goes back to normal, that Tarot Tuesday will come back, and I might be in the works with the Swanton Rec to do a tarot workshop.
Ooh.
But I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I want it to be simple and easy to follow along with not too much detail. So, because I want it to have a good turnout, and I know that not everyone understands what I do. You know what I mean? So I wanted to make it like tarot for dummies.
Well,
That'd be
and let's just face it. Right now, virtual programming. When I hear virtual programming, I get a little sick.
Me too. I can't do it.
I'm so sick of virtual programming.
We're all
It's
sick
such
of
dirty
the
words right
virtual,
now, and I
yeah.
know it's one. I mean, it beats nothing.
True.
And it's been a savior to me. Virtual art journaling has been a wonderful gift to be able to, and the writers group meeting virtually has been a wonderful gift, but it's
not
I'm
the same.
and you can't really do tarot in a large setting virtually. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to do tarot even one-on-one. So like if I were to do a reading for you, be it like one-on-one virtually, you have all the interference and stuff
Yeah.
of like the electronics that you're working for.
yeah.
And it's not as intimate to me, and I really like to feel the client's energy and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to more in-person
Yeah.
clients in the future and getting back into my spiritual community.
Spotlight question,
Yes.
30-second answer. Somebody that's doing tarot virtually, would you say they're full of it?
Now we're not
No.
going to be
because
going down
I
that
feel
road.
like every single person has special gifts, and
Okay.
however that they use their gifts. So if some people plan on using their gifts and doing virtual readings, then that is how they feel comfortable using their gifts. But I don't feel comfortable using my gifts because I'm more of a hands-on healer with what I do. And so to each their own.
All right, great
So
answer.
what's the takeaway from all of this? Get vaccinated if you can.
Yeah.
Wear your mask. Social until you and when wear it. It's be safe. Social distance. Wash your hands. If you're sick, stay home. Go see the doctor if you need to. Let's get us all healthy again so that we can have public gatherings and we can all be together. Take what we've learned with this virtual programming so that we can do hybrid events so that people who can't join in person have a way to still stay connected virtually.
And remember, your mental health matters.
Yeah. So create, because creating is a way to express yourself. It's the only way to run away without leaving home.
Because art is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of like math, but fun.
Yeah. It's like math, but fun.
Boom.
Buy the
It's
t-shirts.
going to be on a t-shirt, pin.
Yeah. Get the mugs.
It's like our
coffee
new
mugs.
saying.
We just,
Like
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
but fun.
I'll tweak it, polish it up a little bit.
Counts.
But,
I think so. Yeah.
So that's our show.
That's our show. That's what we got.
Thank you all for joining and watching. Please let us know what you want to hear about, what you want to hear out of these recappings, and connect with us via Facebook, Instagram, email, Judy's phone number, however you can do that.
no.
Thank you very much and
Long
have a
leave.
great
Long leave,
day,
people.
night, evening, morning.